This is a two-part video. Make sure that you watch all of part one so that you get an understanding of why I'm going into part two.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! You'll thank me one day.
What's up, guys? This is OAB with Dig Deep Crypto, letting you know that yes, this is the right place and this is the right time. However, you're going to need to take extreme precaution with crypto over this next year, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why. There are hacks that are going on, that are going to continue to go on, and it's going to take a lot of people's money. Over the past 3 years, I have graphs here to show you the type of hacks that have happened, how much money that has been taken over these years, and I'm going to give you a bit of information on how to protect yourself going forward. If you are new to the page, you wouldn't recognize that it's been 3 weeks since my last post. You guys are going to want to press that subscribe, press that like button as well if this is information that you found beneficial to you. Here is just one of the latest hacks that's taking place within the crypto space. This is Crema Finance. Crema Finance team awarded the hacker who made off with nearly 10 million in funds from the protocol with 16.7% of the stolen funds as a white hat bounty. The hacker who exploited Solana-based liquidity protocol Crema Finance on July 2nd returned most of the funds, but was allowed to keep 1.6 million as a white hat bounty. The bounty, 45,000 plus Solana, is worth a generous 16.7% of the 9.6 million Crema Finance lost. Crema's team began an investigation to identify the hacker by tracking their Discord handle and tracing the original gas source of the hacker's address. Just as it seemed, the team may have been on to a secret identity. It announced that it had been negotiating with the hacker. On Wednesday, the hacker returned 6,000 plus Ethereum and about 24,000 Solana, which was worth roughly $8 million. Users of Crema and the team have reason to rest easier now that the funds have been secured. Really though? Okay. So just to finalize the article, it talks about while the community waits for an official post-mortem on the attack, the Crema Finance team outlined what happened in a Sunday thread on Twitter. The attacker took out a flash loan from the Solend, which is a lending protocol, which was added as liquidity to the Crema pool. The hacker then fabricated pricing data to make it seem as though they were owed a much bigger reward than they should have. This allowed them to take a huge fee amount worth about 9.6 million from the pool, to which they added the flash loan. Now, I don't understand how the hacker works and things like that, but the oracles, or like quote unquote chain link, those type of coins, they have a purpose, and the purpose is for it to be accurate price data that is being shared. But what I wanted to get started here was just to highlight that there is a such thing as white hat hackers. Here, the white hat returns 1 million stolen crypto in theft disaster. The saga of the multi-chain hack takes another strange turn, with one of the hackers returning the money they stole, but keeping tips from the saved money. Again, this is somebody who stole a larger sum of money, gave money back, and was allowed to keep a portion of the money as a white hat bounty. The hacker who stole more than 1 million from users of a cryptocurrency platform then promised to return it, keeping a tip for their services, has kept their word. On Wednesday, the hacker that called themselves a white hat, cybersecurity lingo for hackers who have no malicious intent, posted a message on the Ethereum blockchain asking victims to send them their transaction details. I'll give back 80%. The rest is the tips for me saving your money, the hacker wrote. Earlier this week, Multichain, a platform that allows users to swap tokens between blockchains, previously known as AnySwap, announced in a blog post that users need to remove smart contract approvals to 6 tokens which were vulnerable to hackers. When they talk about swapping tokens between blockchains, that is called a bridge. Plenty of bridges have been hacked, and it's been going on for the past couple years now. And it's been going on for the past couple years now that hackers are getting into these bridges. I highlighted in my internet computer that they're set up to where there are no bridges. They are custodians of different asset coins within the blockchain. That's one of the reasons why I like the internet computer. I believe that IOTA is another one that has that same type of feature to where they don't have bridges necessary for you to be interoperable with different blockchains and different coins on that one layer 1 blockchain. Just to read further, the announcement that Multichain gave tipped off hackers who immediately started draining funds from the vulnerable accounts. As of Wednesday afternoon, hackers had stolen more than $3 million, according to a cybersecurity researcher who has been tracking the hack since the beginning. One of those hackers turned out to be self-styled good guy, however, positioning their own 1.2 million theft from multiple victims as a defense hack and offering to return most of the funds. Negotiations happen on the blockchain itself with the white hat hacker and victims, as well as the company itself, swapping messages in Ethereum transactions. A day later, the so-called white hat returned more than 800,000. Okay, so these protocols have people that can come in and hack. I'm not somebody who thinks that this is just happenstance. I believe that it's very possible that these protocols are created all around the world, and they know the codes that people are creating these DeFi platforms on. And they're probably looking at the total value locked, waiting for it to get to a certain amount so that they can take a nice tip, 10%, 15% tip out of the money they stole and look like they're good guys. It's probably an inside job. And I believe there's going to be a lot more inside jobs going on in the future. Now let's go to this next article. This one is from last year, August 11th of 2021. Hackers returned $260 million to cryptocurrency platform after massive theft. Hackers behind one of the biggest ever cryptocurrency heists have returned more than a third of $613 million in digital coins they stole, the company at the center of the hack said on Wednesday. Poly Network, a decentralized finance platform that facilitates peer-to-peer transactions, said on Twitter that $260 million of stolen funds had been returned, but $353 million was outstanding. The company, which allows users to swap tokens across different blockchains, there it goes again, that's another bridge that got hacked, said on Tuesday it had been hacked and urged the culprits to return the stolen funds, threatening legal action. I'm going to show you in part 2 that there really is no legal action set up in place as of right now. So make sure that you guys come back for part 2. Let's go forward with this. The hackers exploited a vulnerability in the digital contracts Poly Network uses to move assets between different blockchains, according to the blockchain forensics company Chain Analysis. A person claiming to have perpetrated the hack said they did it for fun and wanted to expose the vulnerability before others could exploit it, according to digital messages shared by Elliptic, a crypto tracking firm, and Chain Analysis. The hacker further said, "It was always the plan to return the tokens. I am not very interested in money." The hacker or hackers have not been identified, and Reuters could not verify the authenticity of the messages. Tom Robinson, co-founder of Elliptic, said the decision to return the money could have been prompted by the headaches of laundering stolen crypto on such a scale. An executive from cryptocurrency firm Tether said on Twitter the company had frozen 33 million connected to the hack, and executives at other crypto exchanges told Poly Network they would also try. If you can steal crypto assets, laundering them and cashing out is extremely difficult due to transparency of the blockchain and broad use of blockchain analytics by financial institutions. We're going to stop it right here. Make sure you go to part 2 because we're going to talk about how DeFi hacks are on the rise. We're going to look at the graphs. And then we're going to look at the SEC to look at what they say about how they're going to protect the investor, or if they are indeed going to protect the investor. I think you guys are really going to love part 2. Like, subscribe. Make sure you go right over there to go check the rest of this video out. Peace.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! You'll thank me one day.